If you enjoy jogging and you wish to put on a little bit of muscle and not just look skinny, then this video might help you. I'm Eric Snell, the author of the Pleasantly Realistic Fit Businessman book. I came across this study of strength training for endurance runners. They examined three different groups: a maximal strength group, a explosive strength group, and a circuit training group. Now, in this study, they sort of evened the field by having everyone perform a preparatory 6-week strength program, so everyone is the same starting level. And they did different exercises and then measured things like the oxygen uptake, which is very relevant for joggers. And they actually came to the conclusion that the explosive training and the strength training is way better than just the circuit training. And this is something that's very interesting because I, for one, thought that if you would do circuit training, which I see a lot of people do, that will support this jogging, aerobic, very, you think about long distance, time-consuming sport where I guess you would like to have, endurance in your full body and not just in your legs. It's really a surprise, but actually strength training, explosive strength training particularly, is helpful. So I meet a lot of people now during this quarantine. I'm in the forest there with the mosquitoes, and then occasional jogger that comes by, and a lot of people come there. They're on a path running. They stop for doing pull-ups, push-ups, and some abs, some sit-ups. And a lot of times they actually perform this as a circuit. Now, if you're a jogger and you like to do these things, maybe you should consider what I often advocate. So I'm a little bit subjective here, but a little bit of explosiveness in the training might help. So instead of doing the regular push-ups, you might want to consider doing plyometric push-ups, meaning that when you push, you actually release your hands off the ground. And this is, of course, maybe a bit tough to do, especially if you're jogging a lot, you're tired. So what you can do is you can put your knees on the ground and then do the plyometric push-ups to make it a little bit easier. For the pull-ups, there, surprisingly, a lot of people can do pull-ups, but again, of course, when you're a jogger, maybe your body weight is a bit lower, but if your body weight is a little bit higher and you still want to do pull-ups and you want to do them explosively, then I suggest bringing along a band. Now, of course, it's quite difficult to bring it along, but maybe you can, wrap it around you, or I don't think you can fit it in a pocket, but that's one way to get the pull-ups a little bit more explosive. And for those that already have a little bit of strength, you can actually do the pull-up release. So when you do the pull-up, you actually release your arms in between. It's not that easy to do this outside, but of course, once the gym's open, you might want to consider playing around in the gym, in a sport facility with more explosive movements to support your jogging. And what I like to use now that we train outdoors is a medicine ball. And with the medicine ball, you have this explosiveness. And for instance, if you want to train your abs explosively, what I like to do is you sit next to a wall and you throw it sideways against the wall, and you keep your feet off the ground, you keep your shoulders off the ground. And different type of throwing exercises can be very, very useful, because a lot of times when you throw, it's actually a full body movement. So if you do a push-up or pull-up, you're still limiting a little bit how you use your body. So I think this study, if I can convince you, maybe studies like that can at least interest you in trying out different sports, trying it out in a little bit different way, and add some variety and make it a little bit more fun, So if you go out tonight and you go out for a jog, give those plyometric push-ups a try and let me know how it works out for you. I'm Eric Snell, the author of the Fit Businessman book, and I'll see you at work.